Hello friends, welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, where today we are continuing with the 1970 Cubs season using Fall Classic Cards and Dice Simulation. The Cubs are up to April 15th on their schedule. They have a record of 8-4, so this is game 13 they are playing. Their last game was a loss in 11 innings to the Houston Astros by a score of 7-4. Game they probably should have won, but they've had a hot start, and they're off to an excellent start. The starting pitcher today for the Cubs is Bill Hands, right-hander. He won his last start on the 21st of the month. I'm sorry, we're on April 25th. Not the 15th, April 25th. He won his last start on the 21st, 8-4 over the Cardinals. Today he takes on the Astros in the second game of this series. He will be opposed by right-hander Jim Bouton and his knuckleball. Bouton had 6 starts in the 1970 season. He had a record of 4-6. And this is one of his starts. So with all that said, we are ready to go. It's Hands versus Bouton, April 25th, 1970. Let's get to the starting lineups. The visiting Houston Astros, here's a look at Bouton's card. He was 4-6, 29 games, 6 starts, 73 innings, 49 strikeouts. The batting order goes like this today. Joe Morgan leads off at second base. Jesus Alou will bat second in right field. Jim Wynn will bat third in center field. Norm Miller will bat fourth in left field. Dennis Menke will bat fifth at shortstop. John Mayberry will bat sixth and play first base. Doug Rader, as soon as I can get my hands to work, will play third base and bat seventh, and Johnny Edwards will do the catching and bat eighth. Bouton will pitch and bat ninth. For the Cubs, Leo, here's Hands' card. He was 18-15 in 1970 with 1 save, 39 games, 38 starts, 12 complete games, and a whopping 265 innings of work. Leo DeRocher's lineup looked like this. Don Kessinger leads off at shortstop. Glenn Beckert bats second at second base. Billy Williams bats third in left field. Ron Santo cleans up and plays third base. Johnny Callison bats fifth and plays right field. Ernie Banks will bat sixth and play first. Jim Hickman will bat seventh and roam center field. J.C. Martin will bat eighth and do the catching. And on the mound, it's Hands doing the pitching, batting number 9. All right, so, yeah. So we're going to go this way and make sure everything can fit in the screen. There we are. And we've got our 2d6s. We'll read the black die first, white die second, and we're ready to roll. Joe Morgan steps in against Hands, and that's going to be a home run check right off the bat. Oh, we didn't check our pitcher stuff. Hands goes first. He has B stuff. And we will now check Bouton. Jim Bouton gets a 15, and that'll be C stuff for him. So we're looking in Hands' B column. It's a 65. It's a home run check, 1-6. -3 from Morgan, so it's only 1-3. And it's hit to right field and deep. Callison back in the well. He's going to make the catch. 4 out, number 1. Jesus Alou comes to the plate. Hands' delivery to him is a 34. That's a base hit for Jesus Alou right back through the box. 1 out, 1 on for the Astros, and Jimmy Wynn comes up. Hands the stretch, and the delivery is a 41. That's going to be a walk. So there's 2 on for the Astros. They got something going in the first. Norm Miller comes up. Hands the stretch, and the delivery to him is a 36. Let's see where that goes. That's going to be hit in the air to left field. Under it is Billy Williams for out number 1. For out number 2, excuse me, Alou returns to second base. Menke is up now with Alou at second and Wynn at first. The delivery to Dennis Hayes struck him out, and that'll retire the side in inning number 1. Astros strand 2, they get a hit. And now it's the Cubs' turn. Jim Bouton will face Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams in inning number 1. That's a fly ball to center. Jimmy Wynn under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Glenn Beckert up. Bouton's delivery, single 1-2. No. It's a ground ball to Doug Rader. He makes the play over to John Mayberry for out number 2 in the first. And that brings up sweet swinging Billy Williams. Bouton kicks and delivers a 64. And that's hit to center field as well. Jimmy Wynn gets another chance in the first and puts it away for out number 3. So we've played 1, and there is no score. We're using Fall Classic Baseball to replay the 1970 Cubs season. They're off to a good start. Long way to go. Enjoying Fall Classic. Hands, winds, and deals to Mayberry. That's a 51. First thing we got to do is see if he strikes him out. 1-3 he will. He does not. So now we check the 51 result. It's an error check for the shortstop Kessinger. If he makes one, it's going to be of the 2-base variety. Kessinger's error number is a 6. So we're going to roll our D20. And Kessinger makes the play for out number 1. Mayberry retired. Here comes Doug Rader, Astros third baseman. Hands, winds, and deals, and that's going to be trouble for the Cubs. Got to roll again on the 55. It's Rader going to right field. Going to be over Callison's head and one hop the wall. Rader around first going to second. He's got a 1-out double, and Johnny Edwards coming up. On deck is Bouton. Hands to the stretch and the delivery, and it's a base hit for Edwards. Base hit to right field. That will score Rader, and it's 1-0 Astros. Love the fast action cards on Fall Classic. Tells you everything you need. The print size works. The font is great. Now it's Bouton with Edwards at first. All right, so hands the stretch. The delivery to Bouton, he squares to bunt, and he gets it down. It's bunted to Banks at first. Ernie gloves it, flips to Beckert covering, and that's going to move Edwards up to second base. With 2 outs now, it's Morgan. Edwards is second. Hands the stretch, and the delivery to Morgan is more trouble for the Cubs. And they're going to get a chance to throw him out. This is hit to center. Got to check Hickman's arm. Hickman's arm is a 4, and they're waving Edwards around third. The throw home from Hickman to J.C. Martin is not in time. Edwards slides in under the tag. It's an RBI single for Morgan, and he goes to second on the airmailed throw by the Cubs center fielder. So hands in trouble now. Astros ahead 2-0. Morgan in scoring position. Hands the stretch and the pitch to Alou. And we have a ballpark check. Ballpark check is on the ballpark card, interestingly enough, and it's a foul ball for Jesus. All right. Next delivery from Hands is a base hit for Lou. This will be a base hit. Let's see if Morgan's going to score. We have another assist chance to left field this time. Drops in front of Billy Williams. He's got it on a hop. His arm is a 4 in left, so he's going to wind up and throw home and try and get Joe, and they got him. Williams to Martin, 7-2 if you're scoring, and that will close out the Astros' second inning. But they get 2 on 4 hits, and they leave 1. Astros jump out to a 2-0 lead. They're having a good time in Chicago so far. They won the last game, and they're winning this one. Bouton now has a lead to protect. He'll face Santo, Callison, and Banks in inning number 2. Here comes the flutter ball from Jim. Hey, struck him out with number 1. Callison up now. Bouton kicks and deals. 32, that's going to be an out. For Callison, it's a line shot at Mayberry. He gloves it for out number 2. And Ernie Banks comes to the plate. Bouton winds and delivers, and this is to left and deep. Banks, home run number 5 on the season. Ernie's hot, it's 2-1. Even Leo can't get him out of the lineup. 2-1 lead for the Astros now, as Banks puts one in the basket. Bouton's delivery to Hickman is hit on the ground to Dennis Menke. He's up with it and throws to Mayberry for out number 3. So the Cubs get 1 back on a home run by Banks. After 2, it's a 2-1 ball game. Bill Hands coming back out, trying to stop the bleeding. In the top of the 3rd, he'll face Wynn, Miller, and Menke for the Astros. Harry the Hat Walker still managing the Astros at this point. Bill Hands winds and deals. Ground ball, Glenn Beckert. He's up with it and throws to Ernie Banks at first for out number 1. Norm Miller comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hands kicks and deals. Strikeout on a 1-4. He does not strike him out. Instead, he hits it to Banks. Ernie's going to take it to the bag himself, and there's 2 gone in the 3rd. And here's Dennis Menke. Bill Hands winds and delivers to Dennis Menke. That's going to be a walk on a 1-14, and it is a walk. Menke draws the base on balls. Mayberry up. Hands the stretch and the delivery to Big John Mayberry. Line shot at Santo. He didn't even move. Caught it in self-defense. That'll end the Astros' 3rd. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd with the Astros leading this one 2-1. And Jim Bouton will get the honor of facing J.C. Martin, Bill Hands, and Don Kessinger, 8-9-1. In the Cubs order in inning number 3. JC up. Bouton kicks and deals. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone for the Cubs in the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Hands. A 133 hitter on the year. Defense check. But no strikeout. So we look on the 51. We got a third base error check for Doug Rader. His error number is a 5. And he kicks it. Clank off the heel of his glove. Hands is going to be safe at first. And now it's Kessinger with 1 out. Bouton the stretch and the delivery to Don. We have a ballpark check. And here's our ballpark card, as luck would have it. And this one's going to be launched into left center. Gonna split Win and Alou and get to the wall. Bill Hands is gonna be waved around third, and he is going to score as the Astros fumble the relay. Kessinger with an RBI double. And we are tied in this game at 2. It's ballet time, a 2-2 game. Bouton up against Beckert. The pitch. Base hit for Beckert. This one goes to left field. Norm Miller. Kessinger around third. He has average speed. That means he's going to score, and the Cubs take a 3-2 lead on an RBI single by Glenn Beckert in the bottom of the third. Billy Williams comes up now. Astros infield moves to double play depth. Bouton's delivery to Williams is to right and deep. Back goes Alou, and it's gone. Well into the bleachers, and it's a 4-run third for the Cubs. 5-2 now. Cubbies are ahead, and that's going to get action going in the Astros bullpen. And who is it going to be? That's the question on America's mind. Ron Cook starts to throw. Santo coming up. 1 out, bottom of the third. Bouton's delivery to him. Hey, struck him out. Number 3, it's feast or famine for Bouton. Callison up now. Callison 0 for 1. Bouton kicks and deals. Ground ball, Menke. Dennis has it and throws it to Mayberry for out number 3. But the Cubs have a very nice third inning. They score 4 on 3 hits. And after 3 complete, it's Cubs 5, Astros 2. Bill Hands has a new chance to take over the game, and he'll face Rader, Edwards, and maybe Bouton in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch to Rader is a base hit. Center field drops in front of Hickman, and the Astros have it going again. Edwards up. Cubs infield at double play depth. The pitch from Hands is ball 4. There's 2 on now with nobody out. And here comes Bouton again. They're going to let him bat. He's got something to do. Everybody in the park expecting the bunt. Hands the stretch and the delivery. He gets it down again, this time again to Ernie Banks. Banks turns and flips to Beckert at first, and the runners move up to second and third for Joe Morgan with 1 out. Hands the stretch and the delivery to Joe. 1-3, he strikes him out. He does not strike him out. We have a defense check. A 51 is an error check for Don Kessinger. It'll be a 1-base error if he makes one. And Kessinger's error number is a 6. He does not make one. It's an even result on the error check, so Kessinger is going to make the play to first. Rader will score. Edwards will hold, and Morgan gets an RBI. It's 5-3 now, Cubs. And with 2 outs, it'll be Jesus Alou coming to the plate. Hands can't quite seem to get control of the Astros offense. The pitch to Jesus. Line drive at Santo will close out the inning. Not getting cheated, that's for sure. After the Astros get a hit, they leave 1. After 3.5, it's Cubs 5, Astros 3. Had 2 Cubs home runs in the game so far, Williams and Banks. And Banks will lead off the Cubs' 4th. He'll be followed by Hickman and then J.C. Martin. Bouton delivers, and a base hit for Banks. A base hit for Ernie Banks. Now it's Hickman. Infield playing for 2. The pitch is a base hit for Hickman. Left field. That's Norm Miller. We got to check his arm. I don't believe he has a weak arm. No, he does not. In left, he has an average arm, so Banks will stop at second. There's 2 on with nobody out now for J.C. Martin. Cook is throwing again in the bullpen. Hands is on deck. Bouton the stretch, and the delivery to Martin is a 32. -4 on a double, but it's not. So, yeah, but it's not. So we look on the out card, and it's hit to center. Under it is Jimmy Wynn. He's going to make the catch. And Banks, I believe, is slow. If he is anything but slow, he will tag, but he is slow. So he will not tag at second and advance to third, and now it'll be Hands. Bouton's pitch to Hands. He squares to bunt. He gets it down. Yes, he does. He gets it down. It goes to Mayberry, who flips to Morgan at first for the out. Runners move up to second and third. Banks at third, Hickman at second. And with 2 outs now, it's Kessinger. Bouton trying to get out of the inning. The pitch to Don Kessinger is a 63. That's a comebacker to Bouton. He takes a couple steps toward Mayberry and flips him the ball for out number 3. So the Cubs have a chance, but fail in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the 5th. Cubs 5, Astros 3. Got a good one going at Wrigley today. Sunshiny Wrigley Field. No lights in 1970, so could be cloudy, of course, but today it's not. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. Jim Wynn, Norm Miller, Dennis Menke, righty, lefty, righty. Bill Hands winds and deals, and there's trouble right off the bat. It's a single for Wynn. He's on, and he is a threat to steal. We're going to check Hands' hold rating. It's a 1-2. He's a righty with an average strength arm. And we're going to keep Wynn's card out here. J.C. Martin's throwing. We will check as well. J.C. Martin's arm is average. So if Wynn can get the jump, he'll be a good bet to be safe. He does get the jump. Miller takes the pitch. There goes Jim, and he slides in safely with a stolen base. That gets the Astros out of the double play situation. Miller behind in the count 0-1. Hands, the delivery is a 54 chart result. And I just happen to have my 54 chart right here. To 19, the lead runner is picked off if the pitcher has an average arm and a D6 of 1-3. That's what he has. He has an average arm. Are they going to pick Jimmy Wynn off second base? No. He just gets back under the tag. All right. Close shave for Wynn at second. Next delivery to Miller is hit hard by Miller. And it's going to get over Billy Williams' head. Off the wall. Scoring is Wynn. It's 5-4 Cubs. And Miller's got an RBI double. Menke comes up now with a chance to tie the game. Hands the stretch. The delivery to Dennis. Strikeout check first. Nope, too high. So we're going to check 53. It's a range check. Oh my God. I smell gas. It's a range check for Callison. Going to be a base hit for Menke if it drops in. Callison's range is not good. Oh, no, it is. It's an 11 in right field, which is where he is today. Callison going to make the catch. He is going to make the catch. And Menke will hold at second. Now it's Mayberry. Hands trying to get out of the 5th inning trouble so he can qualify for a win. The pitch to Big John Mayberry is a walk on a 1-8. He does draw a walk. 2 on now, but a double play set up for Rader. Hands laboring out there in the heat. The delivery is a 34. That's going to be a base hit for Rader. And scoring the tying run is Norm Miller as he gets around third base and heads in. If Mayberry's fast, he goes from first to third, but I am reasonably confident John Mayberry is fast, and he goes to third. That's going to get action going in the Cubs bullpen, the beleaguered Cubs bullpen, because they went through almost everybody last game. So, let's see who's left. Let's see who's left. Well, they're going to get Colborn up. Jim Colborn starts getting to loosen. He is a right-hander. And Edwards at the plate. Astros at the corners. Cubs are going to play at double play depth. Try and get out of the inning. It's a 5-5 ball game. We're in the top of the 5th. The pitch from Hands is a 36. Hit in the air to right. Callison is under it. Mayberry is tagging, and Mayberry is scoring as Callison's throw comes into second. Rader holds at first. It's 6-5 Astros. And now Bouton comes to the plate with a new lease on life. The delivery from Hands to Bouton is a 54 chart check. And that's going to be a wild pitch check. And indeed, it is a wild pitch for Hands. He's trying to muscle up on that one. Gets by Martin, and here's Bouton ahead in the count 1-0. Rader at second, 2 men out. The delivery to Bouton is a comebacker. Gloved by Hands, and he throws to Banks, and that will retire the side. So, the Astros get 3. On 3 hits, they leave 1. And after 4.5, it's 6-5. We got a Wrigley Field game going. 6-5 Astros. A lot of runs, lead changes, home runs, the whole 9 yards. Astros haven't gone deep yet, but the Cubs have twice. Banks and Williams. Beckert, Williams, and Santo are up 2-3-4 in the bottom of the 5th against Bouton. In case you're thinking about fatigue, and who isn't, Bouton has 27 batters he can face before fatigue becomes an issue, and he has faced 19 at this point. The pitch to Glenn Beckert is a base hit. Right field drops in front of Alou, and Beckert's on with nobody out. Billy Williams up. Billy's 1 for 2. Bouton's pitch to him is trouble. This is to right and deep. Back goes Alou, and it's gone. On to Sheffield Avenue. Billy Williams crushed that one, his second of the day. And the Cubs lead 7-6. Harry the Hat Walker has seen enough, and Ron Cook is going to get the call. He earned the win in yesterday's game for the Astros by pitching an inning of relief. Actually, I think he got the save. That would be the save he got. He's on to face Santo. Harry the Hat Walker couldn't stand any more of Jim Bouton. And Cook will have B stuff. Santo up. 7-6 Cubs, bottom of the 5th. Cook's delivery to Santo is a fly ball to right. Jesus Alou toward the line is going to make the catch for out number 1. Here's Johnny Callison coming up. 0 for 2 for Callison. A 63 is hit on the ground to Joe Morgan to his left. He plants and throws to Mayberry for out number 2. And Ernie Banks, who's 2 for 2 in this one. Cook winds and delivers, and Ernie hits one hard. This is deep and a base hit. Drops in front of Miller. Banks not too much with the wheels, so he's holding at first, and that'll bring up Hickman, 1 for 2. Cook the stretch and the delivery to Jim Hickman, and hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! We go to the 6th. The Cubs get 2 in the bottom of the 5th on 3 hits. They leave 1. And we go to the 6th with your score. Cubs 7, Astros 6. And we're going to have a new Cubs pitcher, or are we? No, Hands is coming back out. Colborn still throwing in the bullpen. It'll be Morgan, Alou, and Wynn in the Astros 6th. Hands has a fatigue limit of 32 batters. He has faced 27. He is now qualifying for the win again, back in 4th ball game. Morgan, the delivery to Morgan is a 53. That, we got to check the strikeout. No strikeout. 53 will be a range check for Santo. And the range check for Santo is a 10. So 10 or less, Ronnie's going to make this play, and he doesn't. It's a base hit. Morgan's aboard and a threat to go. Alou is at the plate. Morgan's going to try and get the jump. 3-6, he will. He does not get a jump. So it's up to Alou. 2 for 3 for Jesus. The pitch from Hands is ball 4. That is going to get Leo out of the dugout, and that will get us a new Cubs pitcher. We're going to get a double switch. Young Jim Colborn is called upon now to take over the pitching chores. He will bat 7th. Hands is done. Colborn on the 1970 season was 3-1 with 4 saves in 34 games and 5 starts. So he takes over now. Joe Pepitone is going to go into center field, and that means Jim Hickman's going to get the rest of the day off. And Pepitone will bat 9th, while Colborn bats in the 7th spot. And I need to find Colborn's hitting card, which ought to be... Oh, it's in this pile. There it is. All right. So, it's Colborn against Jim Wynn. Astros trailing by a run, tying run in scoring position. It's Joe Morgan there. Jesus Alou at first. Nobody out. And the pitch from Colborn to... Oh, we didn't check Colborn's stuff. And it's a 16. He has C stuff, which is not good news for any Cub fans. So that's going to get action going in the Cub bullpen. It's going to be Roberto Rodriguez starting to throw. And the pitch from Colborn to Wynn is trouble. Base hit Wynn. Oops, didn't need that. What we need is one of these. Base hit to left. If Morgan's fast, he's going to score. He is fast, and we are tied at 7 on a single by Jimmy Wynn. Alou stops at second. Norm Miller comes to the plate. Cub infield at double play depth. 7-7 game, top of the 6th. We got a good one. Colborn the stretch and the delivery to Miller. It's a 52. So we have a defense check. 52 is here. It's a chance for an error on Billy Williams. It's an error check for Billy Williams. Billy Williams' error number is a 1. So, not too likely. He makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it'll be Menke. Alou still at second. Wynn at first. Colborn the stretch. And the delivery to Dennis is trouble. And this is extra bases. This will be extra bases for Menke. Scoring is Alou. It's 8-7 Astros. Is Wynn going to score from first? No, he will not. They will hold him at third. But the Astros take an 8-7 lead on that double by Dennis Menke. Now it's Mayberry. First base open, 1 man out. Rodriguez is ready. This may be Colborn's last batter. The pitch to Mayberry is hit to center. Tagging is Wynn. Under it is Pepitone. We got to check his assist rating. It's, oh my goodness, it's a 1. So, anything but a 1, and Wynn will score from third. Tagging up is Wynn. The throw from Pepitone to Martin, not in time. And Wynn scores. Sac fly for Mayberry. And it's 9-7 Astros in the top of the 6th. Here comes Leo. He's seen enough of Colborn. And he wants Roberto Rodriguez, which is not a statement that many have said in their life. He will bat in the 7th spot. So Colborn can't get them out of the inning. Roberto Rodriguez is going to give it a shot. And Doug Rader is going to come to the plate. The score is 9-7 Houston. All right, I think I've finished the accounting work. And now, Rader 3 for 3. A double, 2 runs scored and a ribby. It's Menke at second. That's the base runner. There's 2 men out in the top of the 6th. Roberto Rodriguez stuff is B stuff. Rodriguez the stretch, and the delivery to Rader is a 45. That's going to be a line drive caught by Kessinger, and that will end the Astros' nightmarish 6th for the Cubs. They get 3 on 3 hits. They leave 1. And after 5.5, the Astros take the lead back because why not? It's 9-7 Houston. And the Cubs, we're going to get their second crack at Ron Cook. It'll be J.C. Martin, Joe Pepitone, and Don Kessinger, lefty-lefty switch. The pitch from Cook is a 35. That's going to be a single 1-10. Base hit for Martin. Here comes Bouton. Everybody now, as soon as there's a base runner, they're the tying run. Cook the stretch. The delivery to Joe is a 52. We got to check his strikeout. 1-3. No. So now we do an error check. A 52 is a potential error on Jesus Alou. Jesus Alou's error number is a 10 in right field. And he makes the catch against all odds. Jesus holds on to that one. J.C. Martin retreats to first. And it'll be Kessinger with one out, facing Cook. On deck is Beckert. Kessinger, 1-for-3. Cook, the stretch and the delivery. It's a 51. We got to check the strikeout on him. Too high. Error check on Joe Morgan. It'll be a one-base error if Joe can't handle it. Joe Morgan's error number is a 6. And he boots it. Clank off his glove. Martin goes to second. Kessinger is safe at first, and the merry-go-round continues. 9-7 Astros. Cubs have the tying runs on base. Astros bullpen gets going again. They're going to take a quick look and see who they didn't use yesterday. And that would be, wow, that would be George Culver is going to start to throw. A right-hander in the Astros bullpen. Beckert is up. There's one man out, Astros infield at double play up. Cook the stretch and the delivery to Beckert, who's 2-for-3. Hey, struck him out. Number 2 for Cook. And with 2 outs, it's Billy Williams, who has gone deep twice today. He has 4 ribbies. Cook the stretch and the delivery to Williams. Almost. Ground ball. Joe Morgan, he's going to go the short way to Dennis Menke covering at second, and that will retire the Cubs in the 6th. We go to the 7th with the Astros leading this one 9-7. Cook's stamina is 12 batters, so he could keep going. He's faced 9 so far. Rodriguez will face Edwards. Edwards is 1-for-1 with a ribby and a run scored and a walk and a sac fly. He's done a little bit of everything, and this is going to be strike 3 swinging. He gets him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! That's going to bring up Cook. And they're going to have him bat. They're going to, Harry the Hat Walker is going to let Cook bat here in the 7th. Rodriguez to Cook is a comebacker. Gloved by Roberto. He takes a couple steps toward Banks and flips him the ball for out number 2. And now it's Morgan with 2 outs and nobody aboard. That's the first time today. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. That's the second time today the Astros have had their first 2 batters retired by Cub pitching. Morgan up 2-for-4. A run scored and a pair of ribbies on his day. The pitch from Roberto is a ballpark check. No home run for Morgan, and that's going to be trouble. It's down the right field line. Chasing it into the corner is Callison, and Morgan has his 3rd hit. And the Astros have another run in scoring position. Here's Alou, 2-for-3. Got a Wrigley Field special going here. Rodriguez the stretch and the delivery, and it's a base hit for Alou. It goes to left field. I believe Williams has an average arm. He does, and that means Morgan will score on a Alou's single. Williams' throw goes into second, and Jim Wynn comes to the plate. Rodriguez was so close to getting out of the inning, and then no. Wynn 2 for 3. The pitch from Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a right-handed pitcher, so this is grounded to Beckert. Glenn's up with it and throws to Banks. 4 out, number 3. The Astros add a run in the 7th. On 2 hits, they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Astros 10, Cubs 7. Cubs pitching has suddenly gone south on them. And it's Santo, Callison, and Banks against Cook in the bottom of the 7th. Cook has faced 10 batters, so he can go 4 more before fatigue becomes an issue. 0 for 3 for Santo, the pitch to him. Ronnie hits one on the ground to Menke. He's up with it and throws to Mayberry for out number 1. Johnny Callison coming to the plate. Cook winds and deals. Ground ball, Joe Morgan. He's up with it and throws to Mayberry for out number 2. Now it's Banks who's working on a 3 for 3 day. 10-7 Astros. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Cook winds and deals. 56. Hey, struck him out, and Cook has done the job in long relief here. 3 innings of work, 2 hits. That's it. 3 strikeouts, no walks. Ron Cook has shut down the Cubs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Roberto Rodriguez comes back out for inning number 8. This will be his 2nd full inning of work. He's allowed 2 hits and a run so far. All right, so Rodriguez's endurance is 10 batters. He has faced 6. Miller up, 1 for 4. The pitch to Norm is a ball 4. He walks him. So now Leo's got to think about more relief help. But the arms are a little bit tired out there. Going back to Regan. Regan starts to warm. War of attrition. Menke coming up. Might be bunting. Rodriguez the stretch and the delivery. Menke is bunting. And that is not good for the Astros. Let me grab my bunting chart. There we go. Lead runners out at first, batters safe. Oh, I'm sorry. Second roll is 6. It's popped up. Roll again. If the 2 dice, the total is 2, 11, or 12, then the lead runner is also out for a double play. 2, 11, or 12, no. So he pops it up, and it's gloved by Rodriguez. Miller scrambles back, and there's 1 out. Now it's Mayberry who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a sac fly and a run scored and a ribby. Rodriguez the stretch and the delivery to Mayberry. Rodriguez is a B, so that will be a ground ball Beckert. He knocks it down, he picks it up, he fires to Banks, and that will retire Mayberry as Miller moves up. That is number 9 faced for Rodriguez. And now Rader, 3 for 4. Rodriguez the stretch and the pitch to Doug. Hit in the air to left, toward the line. Billy Williams makes the catch to retire the side in the 8th. Astros have gone 4 straight innings scoring. Rodriguez stops that in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and the Cubs bats have some work to do. Your score, Houston 10, Cubs 7. And I'm throwing dice all over the room. All right, so let's figure out what's going on here. We're going to get a new pitcher for the Astros, I believe. All right, Cook is going back out for inning number 4 in the bottom of the 8th for Houston. Fred Gladding, the short man for the Astros in 1970, is throwing in the bullpen for Houston, and that's not necessarily bad news for the Cubs. Paul Popovich is going to bat for Roberto Rodriguez to lead off the bottom of the 8th. And J.C. Martin is standing in the on-deck circle. Cook winds and delivers to Popovich. Going to be a walk on a 1-7. And it's not a walk. Line drive right back at Cook. He catches it in self-defense, and there's one gone. Ron Cook is living right. J.C. Martin is due, and Leo's calling him back. Gonna be Cleo James, right-handed hitting outfielder, to bat for J.C. here in the 8th. Martin is 1 for 3. On deck is Pepitone. Cook winds and delivers to Cleo James. Ground ball, Doug Rader. He's got it and throws to Mayberry for out number 2 in the bottom of the 8th. And here's Pepe. Joe Pepitone with 2 outs. 10-7 Astros in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. Fly ball, Norm Miller, left field toward the line. He's going to make the catch, and that'll retire the Cubs in the 8th. We go to the 9th. With your score, Astros 10, Cubs 7. Fall Classic Baseball. We got a Wrigley Field shootout going on. Regan is on for the Cubs. And he will bat 7th. And he will face Edwards, maybe Cook, and then the top of the order with Morgan. So 8-9-1 coming up for the Astros in the 9th. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so Regan winds and delivers to Edwards. Oh, we didn't check his stuff. It's A stuff for the Cubs closer. 45 is going to be an out from Edwards. Ground ball, Beckert. He gloves it and throws to Banks for out number 1. Cook will bat. He's apparently going to get the opportunity to close it. Gladding is clearly ready in the Astros bullpen. Regan winds and deals. That is a strikeout for Cook. And now it's Morgan with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Morgan 3 for 5. The pitch. Ground ball, Beckerts to his right. He gloves it. Plants, throws to Banks, and it retires the Astros in the 9th. So Regan with a 1-2-3 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs need 3 to keep it going. Gladding is ready, but Cook is on the mound. It's the top of the order. Golden opportunity here for the Cubs, and clearly the weather has been favorable for offense in Wrigley Field today. 10-7 ball game. Astros Kessinger, 1 for 4. Cook winds and deals. And there is a ball 4. Out of the dugout pops Harry the Hat Walker, and he is going to say that's enough for Cook. And we're going to get ourselves a whole lot of Fred Gladding coming on. Spectacles and all. I had a 1971 baseball card of Fred Gladding that was blurry. It was, I don't know if like the photographer sneezed or something or what was going on. Gladding, 63 games, no starts, 71 innings. He was 7-4 with 18 saves. Not dominant. He had a whip of 1.52, so the Cubs have a chance. Kessinger is at first, Beckert is at the plate, and Billy Williams, who's homered twice today, is on deck. Gladding the stretch and the delivery to Beckert, and this is trouble. Runner on first, ground ball, Raider. Got to check his arm. Raider's arm is average at third base. Raider goes to Morgan for 1, and the relay to Mayberry is in time for a 5-4-3 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by the Astros, and that makes Billy Williams the last chance saloon in this ball game. 2 for 4 with a pair of 2-run homers, and it's going to go for nothing. The pitch is going to be another hit for Williams. No, it's ball 4. Gladding wants no part of him. Santo comes to the plate, and Ron has had an 0 for 4 collar with a pair of strikeouts. Callison on deck. Santo becomes the last chance saloon for the Cubs. Gladding the stretch, and the delivery is a 63. Line drive at Morgan, and there's your ball game. Cubs lose 10-7 to the Houston Astros on April 25th, 1970. Their record drops to 8-5. Let's give you the totals. For the Astros, 10 runs, 14 hits, and they committed 2 errors. 2 errors. Nope. Did I miss one? No, I didn't. 2 errors for the Astros. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits, and they committed no errors. Winning pitcher, and well-deserved, is Ron Cook. The save goes to Gladding. The losing pitcher is an interesting story. That would be... oh, I guess it's not that interesting. That would be... Bill Hands, and he drops to 2-1 on the season. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. 1970 Cubs replay. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kurt Berglund. This is Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at Kurt Berglund 14, and don't forget to join our Facebook page, Universal Baseball Association Lounge. And if you haven't checked out Cards and Dice TV, do that today. Excellent YouTube channel. This is Fall Classic Baseball. Have a great day, my friends. So long, everybody.